Now, my mother and father have both come to me asking for help. But what each of them really wants is for me to help them destroy the other.
I'm sorry.
It's funny. I spent my entire life trying to get their attention. I would have been happy if they'd just noticed me. I've been reconstructing certain events in my life.
Like what?
Old birthdays come to mind. I used to come down early in the morning, sit by the phone waiting for my mother to call. I remember my 7th birthday in particular. My father, in his inimitable way, had scheduled the usual capital extravaganza. All the kids from school, from the neighborhood. There was a clown, pony rides. I couldn't enjoy any of it because I was still waiting for my mother to call. I waited for a long time after the other kids had left. She missed a lot of birthdays over the years, but that one was the first. I think that's why I remember it the most.
I hate that they hurt you so much.
Actually, Dad was okay. He saw how disappointed I was, and in his own clumsy way, he tried to make it better.
I know you have problems with your father, but I never doubted for a moment that he loves you.
Maybe not. He sure expected a lot of me, though. He used to brag to his cronies that I was his little scholar. Fortunately, for me, I never had much trouble pulling down straight A's. At least not until I hit 9th grade.
Imagine you having trouble in school. You'd be able to talk your way out of any situation.
Well, yeah, I usually was. But then I hit algebra, and for some reason I wasn't able to talk my way out of equations. I found that eloquence didn't help with all those little X's and Y's. But I finally did it. I managed to pull an A out of that class, so I was very proud of it. And I waited for my father to come home that day so I could show him my report card. Do you know what he said? He said, "Of course you got straight A's, Mason. You're my son. You're a Capwell."
You know, in a strange way, he probably meant it as a compliment.
Yeah. It sure didn't feel that way at the time. So what do I do now?
You're being forced to take sides. And maybe in this particular case, you should just stay out of it.
How can I stay out of it? My mother says the man who raised me is a murderer. My father says she's lying. And I don't know which one to believe.
Sorry, I won't get it.
No. I want to do it.
Hello.
Hey, I'm glad I caught you, pal. I need a favor.
Okay, what is it?
I need you to get Pamela Conrad out of her house for a couple of hours. Think you can do that?
Cruz, there's something that you need to know. Cece came to see Mason.
I know about that. Listen, I wouldn't ask this if it weren't really important.